Extra special warning. Our hosts do no research and preparation for these movies. They are just two cynical douchebags. They think just because they have 10 years of bad TV under their belts, they are qualified to review these horrible movies.
Hey everybody, Birdie Gutter here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on Netflix. And I am faking enthusiasm for this fucking nothing of a movie. It is American fucking Muscle.
Should have been called American Salty Pork. Because
Fuck,
there was
man.
very little muscle.
Just to say, okay, I'm like,
Even the muscle car in it, you know what I
I'm
mean?
like, we need.
Even that, they like, look, you're trying to emphasize on this guy being a badass, and he drives a badass car, you know? And that car wasn't all that badass, because he took off and it was like...
But we'll,
it's like, what the fuck?
we'll get
Spin tire.
We'll
do
get
something.
into all of that. You'll later what the cops
Bullshit.
called on him in real life.
Oh.
But yeah, this movie, American Muscle, I looked at it, I was like, we need something completely fucking different. We do horror movies constantly, it seems.
Yeah.
It was like, we don't want Asylum. So what's this fucking thing? We're like,
What's this thing?
it's an hour and 17 minutes, that's a plus.
Yeah.
So we're like, it's a revenge movie, okay. So let's try that. Yay.
I'm sorry, they're just like in the end song, you know, bad decision.
Yeah,
and that's what this was. It was a really bad decision.
Because it starts off with this group in this van, and they're kind of dressed like either, King Diamond or like a Norwegian black metal band or whatnot.
Going to the gathering with ICP.
No, it was more of a King Diamond-y, dark black metal.
Whatever. They also could have been going to a Kiss
It's
concert.
stupid, whatever the fuck it is.
You wanted the best. You got the best.
And then it cuts to a fucking dude in jail, right? He's all tattooed the fuck up and bald and just salty and fucking porky.
Fat. It's just, like, you know, out of shape. Like, he's not in any kind of shape. He's like if Steven Seagal gave half a shit. You know what I mean? Shape. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you mean Steven Seagal tried getting back into shape. This is what.
Well,
this is as good as he can.
This is as good as he could probably get to.
Yeah.
Which is saying a lot. The guy wasn't in any kind of shape. I mean, of course, when they show him in the prison scene and stuff, they show him like they shadow the shit out of him, you know, so you can't really see all the fucking giblets and gelatin. But he's got his arms up like this, and there's no definition of his arms. It looks like he might have worked out at one point in his life, but then just gave up and was all Taco Bell from there.
And you know all about
I know
that.
all about that. I know all about working out and shit, and then just going, fuck it.
Yeah.
I like burgers. And I go insane.
Hell, you've done it for like 10 times throughout your life.
I have.
So.
I do. I fluctuate. I go up and down, up and down, up and down. That's why my drawers are always filled with fucking, you know, large fat man underwear to dirty little underwear.
Well, that's why
big
you're-
socks, little socks, big pants, little
Why,
pants.
your feet get fat?
Yeah, you never know what size I'll get to.
So anyway, I was wondering, okay, like, do you think whenever you're like, 20 years older, you're gonna look like Tom Hanks, all rough and haggard, because you're all fucking...
Probably.
You're
Probably. My hairline will be back here. I'll still be combing it. I won't let my hair go. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Anything else other than fucking American Flashback.
American flashback.
Well, I guess we should even get into
flashback salty.
We should even get more into this because, okay, right?
Yeah, please get more into it. Ooh.
So John Falcon, our badass hero, right?
Badass.
He's getting out of jail, but he goes to
Badass.
collect the debt of 2 packs of cigarettes first.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
gets
yeah.
to a fight with a fucking dude.
Dude, look, I've been on the inside. You know what I mean? And I remember when, being taken anywhere, even if you had to go pee, you had 2 guards beside you at all times, you know what I mean? So it did, like, this guy just roaming around in the prison like that, yeah, it just don't happen. And gates are not just open.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere. They make sure you're stuck in there like a mouse in a box.
So whatever, he gets into that fight with that dude and gets out of fucking jail. We have the scene where we always have in these movies where he's like, faded cowboy boots, ripped up jeans.
Yeah.
Here's your lighter. Get the fuck out. So he gets out, right, and he's walking down the road, and we get grindhouse like trailers, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is supposed to be a shitty grindhouse movie. And it tries really hard.
Sometimes.
No, it tries really hard, but fails at what it does try, but doesn't try the things that would have actually made this a good fucking grindhousey type
There's
movie.
moments where I'm like, that could have worked if this. if they had done it. But then there's times where I'm like,
so whatever, right?
movie.
So after the credits, he's hitchhiking, and instantaneously he gets picked up by like this 45-year-old chick in a fucking
Desperately
convertible.
trying to look like she's 40.
Yeah. So they drive like 2 inches down the road, and then they're fucking, right?
Yeah.
In the convertible, right along the side of the road,
You see her over tanned, weird,
leathery hands,
milk
and
bladders smack around, and you're like, ugh, Jesus. It reminds me of like a local chick.
But anyway, right, so it goes from that to a flashback of fucking John Falcon, loopy, goopy hero, fucking glowing bowling with his fucking girlfriend, whatever the fuck her name was, something stupid, started with a D.
Average bald douche with tattoos,
Yeah.
fucking gelatin-like body.
So yeah, anyway, they're bowling in the flashback, and this is the first of the fucking majority of this movie, which is fucking flashbacks.
Flashbacks is what this movie should have been called. Flash pork.
Yeah.
Flash salty pork.
So anyway, he goes home, looks around for a while, fucking 2 dudes come in, he fucking shoots one in the head with big, huge CG fucking blood splatter.
We had a shotgun, didn't he?
Yeah.
But that would have just exploded their head.
But yeah, it really wasn't that big of a splatter, it was kind of a splatter.
That's what sucks. Like, with me, it's like, I think what also made this movie just an inch of better, would have been like
more
some practical effects.
Yeah.
Yes, if not all.
I mean, they had a little bit, because like whenever he shot that dude in the head, what hit the dude behind him in the face was real practical fake blood.
So
because he had it on his face. Do you think they're gonna build a foam head and blow it the fuck up?
I mean, why not? I would,
They can't afford that. They don't have time for that. John Falcon's getting fatter by the fucking sea. That's not true. I'm sorry, dude, to play John Falcon.
Yeah, he wasn't even fat.
No.
He was jiggly. He was husky. Whatever.
So he is 6'7", so I am a little scared of fucking the dude to play John Falcon, so, that's why we're on.
He's 6'7"?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Really?
And he was in that fucking awful Eric Roberts self-storage movie we reviewed, like, years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Who you playing that?
I don't fucking remember. I barely remember that movie. I just remember there was Eric Roberts and what's his name? What's the name of the dude from Hills Have Eyes? We know his fucking name. He's been in a million movies we reviewed.
Balls.
Whatever. Moving on.
Don't make me think
American Muscle.
American pork chop. American gristle.
So, I really have nothing to say about this fucking movie besides it just being boring.
Yeah, like,
and
it
it showcases fucking dude just way too fucking much. He's not that badass.
Look at him fucking, you gotta watch him fuck, and you're like...
Well, his face is always all up close in the fucking camera, and like I said, he's bacon. He's salty, and fucking greasy, and fucking pork. Oh, whatever.
He's American bacon.
So, whatever. We're just gonna get into the thing. Alright, so, the majority of these flashbacks all entail this fucking heist that these people went on. Like, dude, John Falcon, his brother Sam, his fiance, wife, whatever, fucking stripper this, fucking other dude that, whatever, fucking
you
doesn't
see
matter.
that bitch a lot, too.
Yeah, they were going to rob...
Lots of flashbacks.
They were going to rob this fucking Hollywood guy, right? And he was having this party.
Charlie Day's fucking, half...
Yeah, so they're having this fucking party, and they're all doing coke and drinking, and there's, like, the stripper chicks in there, and he's like, suck the knob! Because he's fucking... There's this chick with, like, her arms fucked up.
Yeah.
And he's fucking sucking on her nub.
Kind of, like, looked like fucking a Total Recall, where he was like, hey, man, I'm like you guys. No, it wasn't all that weird looking.
No. Benny.
Screw you, Benny! Screw you!
But anyway, back to American Bacon, right? Let's just do it this way, because this movie has more flashbacks than Crazy Fat Ethel 2. Like, way more fucking flashbacks.
Way more.
So let's just say, all the flashbacks entail either fucking Bacon and his fucking fiance just, spinning and doing stuff in slow motion. Or this fucking heist going down.
Yeah.
And everything that's not flashback is fucking John Bacon sitting there trying to get revenge for what happened in the heist.
Right.
So we're just gonna do it this way. The heist story is, it goes bad, 2 people get fucking killed.
Well, his dumbass brother shot the actor.
Yeah,
You
or
know?
the Hollywood guy, 'cause they never exactly said what the fuck he was.
Because Bacon didn't want to kill nobody. He didn't want to have nothing to do with this. And he thought his woman was on the same page.
Well, but whatever.
Just like a woman.
No, we gotta first get into the, yes.
They stab you in the back, dude.
Bacon's all freaking out, so his woman shoots him, which we don't find out until the very end of the fucking movie.
There, we
but I don't
spoiled for
fucking
you.
care.
Sorry. Fuck it, we're done. Where is the movie on Netflix?
They
No,
leave Bacon laying there, and then they fucking leave, so that's how he gets arrested and goes to jail.
Right.
So the story that's not flashback is him getting out of jail and getting revenge on everybody in the fucking gang, while still loving his fucking wife, but fucking every chick he comes in contact with after he's out of fucking jail.
He fucks everybody. He even fucked a meter maid, cafeteria lady, everything, you know. You know, the scenes, they try to prolong each scene, man. They try to stretch each scene, each moment. You know, when he turns on the car, go, 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 boo, 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 boo.
Yeah, then the gauges.
One hand on the wheel. The other hand on the wheel. Then you're like...
And then shots in the rearview mirror of his salty, greasy, porky face.
Yeah, he's always sweaty. But then you're like, fucking... And then, you know, finally you're like, alright, cool, let's see what this car can do. Is that are you fucking serious?
So,
you know, muscle car, my ass.
His first
Where's
step.
the spoilers? Where's the fucking flames? You know, where's that god awful thunder light from the clouds of the gods? You know, that engine sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like from the movie Bullet or something. Give me some. You know, not what sounds like a fucking Ford Escort.
So his first step in revenge is he goes to the three...
Sorry, Pretty Ladies and Ford Escort. They're good cars.
So, his first step in revenge is he goes to the three-hole strip club. And, like, this movie does have an abundance of fucking titties. There are titties fucking everywhere, so that's the one thing that it fucking has. But he gets in this fight with 5 dudes outside the fucking club. What the fuck ever. I don't fucking care.
I love his fighting stance, you know? Like, it's like, some of these guys give the hint of martial arts, but not any real kind of training, you know, because just the way they're throwing their kicks and shit, you know, like, what are you trying to break your ankle? And the fight scenes were just like, you know, like,
so he gets wounded.
Each punch of his sounds like the blast of Satan.
Yeah.
Should be breaking bones, but everybody he hits gets right the fuck back up.
So he gets slashed in the gut in this fucking scene, and then he gets a hotel room. He's in the hotel room, the chick from the front desk comes in and says, I'm gonna fix you up, so they hide his gut again with bandages. And then she fucking blows him, and then he fucks her. But she's like, oh, we could do it in a different position, because they're doing it doggy style. He's like, no, that's for my wife.
That's for my wife.
So it's still okay to fuck any chick you want, just as long as it's doggy style.
That's man roll, right?
Yeah.
That's man roll.
It's John Bacon roll.
John Bacon man roll. Salty pork bacon.
So after they're done fucking, they're kind of just hanging out. Dude comes in, there's a fucking small knife fight. John Bacon makes him stab himself in the fucking head. The chick comes out, it's like, oh, he paid. Oh, because there was a line about like, they pay.
Yeah. Fucking cares. It's one of the insignificant things because you're just the whole time you're like, wow, you know, hey guy, tattoos don't cover up fat. You can still see it. You know what I mean?
So what the fuck ever, right? A whole bunch of other shit happens where there's this drug deal.
Otherwise I'd be covered in tattoos.
That he breaks up and kills people. There's this other gang of bearded fucking Duck Dynasty looking motherfuckers that have painted like superhero masks, because one of them has a painted Hulk mask, one has a painted Iron Man mask. Disney, get on taking care of Sue and that shit.
Oh yeah, thanks a lot. They'll come after you.
What did I do?
Talk shite.
Who?
On fucking Bacon.
We've been talking shit on Bacon for the last 15 minutes.
Bacon is gonna come and bust you up.
I know, that's why at first I was kind of like, let's be nice to Bacon, but then it just kind of...
Yeah, we just kept getting angrier at Bacon, you know?
So whatever, right? So he goes, I'm cutting over all kinds of fucking shit because I don't give a flying fuck. Avoid this movie at all fucking costs.
Yeah, you're just gonna be bored out of your fucking skull. And you're like, you look, like, they don't make you give two fucks about their relationship. You really don't.
They try. They force
sort of.
half of the movie of flashbacks
in the way
of her going.
in which they tried, it didn't, you know what I mean? There was at no point you're like, hey, I like her, or hey, I like him, or I really hope they end up together. And when they did, you were like, oh. But then when they broke up, you were like, ooh, you had something invested. This gave you none of that, so you weren't invested at all. You were just kind of like, who cares about these two fuckers?
He goes to his brother's house, kills some people, goes and sees his wife, which lives in a tent.
A tent.
Inside the house. Yeah.
And he makes her take pills and stuff. And the whole time
Not Bacon. Bacon's brother.
Bacon's brother. Pork chop.
Yeah.
He comes in, makes her take pills. Because the whole time you're thinking that Pork Chop, took Bacon's girl hostage, and he's making her do drugs, and he's beating on her and stuff.
No.
But that's not the case.
Because we find out now, because Bacon goes to see Bacon's brother.
Pork.
And, the wife comes out and's like holding a gun to him and said, I wanted to marry you, but I wanted to fuck your brother.
Instead.
I never said
another flashback of her and Pork Chop doing.
Yeah. And then she was like, I never said I wanted to stop partying, blah, blah, fucking blah. So.
Like, why didn't he turn around and be like, well, that's cool, and never said you had to stop?
And then Bacon's brother's like, oh yeah, and guess what else? She was the one that shot you at the heist.
Another flashback right back to where she was like, they're arguing. He's like, that's your homicide. And he's like, hey man, so cool. And all of a sudden she comes out and goes, pops him. Then they take an hour getting out, even though it sounds like the cops are pretty much coming up the door.
So whatever. The one cool part of this movie happens now is whenever Bacon just, shoots his wife right in the face.
He goes, I don't even think he turned to look at her.
No, he didn't.
And blasted her head off, and I was like, "That's awesome!
Yeah,
good for you, Bacon. You didn't. You were like, hey, fuck that shit."
And
She's
then
not even gonna get a chance to explain herself.
And then he punches his brother like up into the air and knocks him down. Yeah, he's like blah, and he's like good. And then he fucking falls onto the couch. He pulls him onto the ground and then just fucking pounds the shit out of him.
Hell yeah, dude!
And then grabs the samurai sword and cuts his head
off. But here's the great part. After he samurais the fucker's head off,
he picks his head up. And it's kind of tiny. Yeah. It's kind of fucking tiny.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god.
We both said it at the exact same time.
Look at his fucking head. It's like this big. What happened? Like, he like, cut all the air out? Like, all this air went out his head, but... it was comical small.
He sticks it into a fireplace, I think, because we hear a whoosh sound.
And then we're thinking, or hoping, you were hoping. You were like, kill yourself. Kill yourself, kill yourself, kill yourself.
Because at one point he did put the gun up to his head and pull the trigger and it didn't go off.
He was going to blast himself. But he didn't.
He walks out to the desert.
Yeah, instead he walks out into the desert, yes. And he's walking. You're like, okay, he's going. Something's going to happen.
There's cars coming in front of him on the...
He's going to get in a car or something's going to happen. There's going to be an explosion behind him. Nothing.
He walks across the street.
And he pulls the gun in front of him like he's aiming at something.
At
more
the
or less
camera.
The ground or the camera. And just walks straight to the camera, credits. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Fuck you! I wanted to see some climax. I wanted to see fucking American Pork Muscle. I wanted to see him fucking blast himself in his face or get hit by a truck. Something to end the misery. You know? Because you'd think after this, you'd think he'd be pretty fucking miserable. He was so upset that he came out of the fucking place. He walked right to the cameraman and pulled a gun on him and shot him. And that was the end of the movie. Like, hey, what are you doing, Bacon? Bacon!
On that note.
And on that note, 6'7" Bacon's coming for you.
You're the one saying the worst.
Dude,
you're the one saying the worst stuff.
6'7" Bacon runs wild on you.
Just be aware. You're the one saying the worst stuff about Bacon. I was saying he was salty, greasy, and porky. You're the one saying, hey, dude, tattoos don't cover fat. It's not like that.
I was just trying to drop some knowledge on him.
So you always try to say, oh, they're going to beat you over there. You're the one.
I think you should.
You're the one fucking Kmart Porky Kevin Nash is going to come and beat
Kevin
up.
Nash. You're fatter than me. You could probably take more blunt trauma to the pork. So he'd probably want to hit on you and he wouldn't hurt his hands some.
Oh, you're quite soft and fluffy too.
In certain parts, no, but not all over, so yeah. No face hits. He's not allowed to hit you in the face.
So anyway, for Bird Gunner, shut up! For Bird Gunner, this has been another one of the worst movies on Netflix. Sorry, but I didn't want to talk about this movie anymore.
We weren't talking about this movie. We were talking about
Bacon.
Fight with Bacon.
I don't want to talk about Bacon. I don't want to think about Bacon unless it's fucking actual nom bacon, not sweaty, greasy Porky.
Unless sweaty, greasy Porky Bacon shows up to your doorstep.
Your doorstep, because you were the
Your
one that
doorstep.
fucking said the worst thing
I'm
about
sending him your address.
him. You are the one. You are the one.
You are the one. You are the one. Well, now I know how Highlander should have ended. Sean Connery fucking up his line. You are the one. You are the one.
We don't. We here. Look this. What's this fucking? What's this? So fat. No.
So fat. So gelatin badass. Gelatin fat ass is what we should have called him. Yeah, like she would look like yeah.